Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Talking TVL. I'm your digital host, Breona Winn, and what this is another episode or a recap show to our lifestyle show called Tennessee Valley Living, which airs every weekday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. on WAFF 48. How are you all doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day so far. We are halfway through the week, party people. It is October 2nd, excuse me. The weather is great. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. And I'm just joyful. I woke up joyful today. These last couple of days, the joy is just unexplainable, truly. Shout out to God, okay? Doing his big one. But I hope you all are having a good day. And I'm just going to but tell you what to expect on today's episode of Tennessee Valley Living. So let's get started. Okay, first up, we have Biscuit Belly. They're going to come by the show to show off some of their fall menu items. So I have a picture here. If you have not been to Biscuit Belly, they are located in Jones Valley in that Target Plaza, if you're familiar with the area. And I've been there once. The food was phenomenal. 10 out of 10. I took myself to brunch one day and I have not been back. However, again, like I said, today they are coming on to talk all things fall, what they have in store for you for their fall menu, and they will also be making showing us how to make their homemade apple butter, which if you have not had apple butter, it is a southern staple, if I do say so myself. I watched a lady on TikTok, I think over the weekend. I don't know, the days kind of run together these days. But over the weekend, I watched her and she made apple butter. And it was literally, I think it was like applesauce or apples, brown sugar and butter in a slow cooker for some hours. And that's it. If I knew it was that easy, I would be making it all the time. But again, Biscuit Belly, they're coming in today. So grab your pen and paper and they will show you how they make their homemade apple butter. And also, fun little fact here that I just found out this morning, they are offering a fall break kids eat free promotion. So what that means is with the purchase of any adult meal, you can get a free kids meal attached to it. I hope that makes sense. So I thought that was very cool. It is available now until the end of the week on Friday. So if you are at home with your kids right now for fall break and you're like, I'm hungry, what should I do today for brunch? What should I do today for breakfast? Head on over to Jones Valley in Huntsville, Alabama. Get yourself a good old apple butter biscuit, and then your kids can eat free as well. So that's a great promotion. They're going to talk about that today on the show. Up next, we have an Olympic skateboarder by the name of Jordan Barrett. She's going to be here joining us via Zoom to talk about their upcoming skateboard clinic happening in Huntsville. So we are excited to have her on the show, especially considering that this is the year of the Olympics. I'm not quite sure if she performed or competed, that's the word. I'm not quite sure if she competed this year or just in 2023. However, the resume speaks for itself, and I'm so excited for you all to hear from her and all about the clinic for young people and get all the details on how you can sign your kids up as well. So that's happening today. And also, to end the show, we have representatives from the Junior League of Huntsville will be coming to sit down and talk to us about this year's Apple Annie fundraiser. It's happening now until, I believe, the end of November. And also, they're going to talk about the carnival that happens every year, the Apple Annie Carnival. And I know for sure that's going to happen on November 2nd, 2024. So make sure you tune into the show today for all the details concerning Apple Annie and Biscuit Belly and Jordan Barrett and all the things. That is what you can expect on today's episode of Tennessee Valley Living. But listen, it is only 10:05, and I figured why not throw in a little extra fall sprinkle for you lovely people. So if you don't know, there is a lovely segment on the show called Travel TVL. I so happen to be the host, and what we get to do is go around the Tennessee Valley area and show you all different cities to try and different businesses to support in the city. It's such a cool concept, truly. When I first started working here, I was like, wow, this is neat. And last year, I got to go to Blue Ridge, Georgia. It is about 3-ish, 4-ish hours away from here. And when I say this is the perfect fall vacation spot, I can't say it enough. It truly is. So without further ado, let's take a look at the time that I, along with the other members of the TVL team, got to head on over to Blue Ridge, Georgia, and really take in the true meaning of fall.
You are watching Travel TVL.
On this edition of Travel TVL, we've got Georgia on our mind as we're taking you to one of the best mountain towns in the South, Blue Ridge, Georgia. Whether you're an outdoor enthusiast looking for an adventurous getaway, or you're looking to unwind with a casual stroll through its charming downtown, Blue Ridge is a fall destination you can't miss. Our first stop brings us to the heart of downtown to the city's historic train depot. Get ready to climb aboard and take in some breathtaking views with Blue Ridge Scenic Railway.
Blue Ridge Scenic Railway was founded in 1998, so we're just at 25 years of service right now. Our cars range from 1938 all the way to mid-60s. We have open air cars, closed cars, depending on the temperature and the time of year that you may want to ride. The views this year will be outstanding. Of course, the leaves changing is always a big deal. That's our number one time of the year that people are drawn to us, along with that river. It's crystal clear. It is the most beautiful place I've ever been, with the leaves and the trees and the wooded area, and the people up here are so friendly. It's just a great place to live and visit.
After your train ride, you might be a little hungry, and honestly, who says no to a cupcake? Our next stop takes us to a nationally recognized bakery filled with sweet treats. This is the Sweet Shop.
We are a true Southern, made-from-scratch bakery. We've been in business for about 13 years, and about 12 years ago, we actually wound up on Food Network, and we won a baking competition called Cupcake Wars, and that changed our business overnight. And it is just a actual blessing that we have been able to put together and serve our awesome customers.
I love it. I love it. So I know you sell cupcakes. That's kind of your main deal. But what are some other sweets that people can come and try when they come here?
Yes, cupcakes are always king here, obviously. But we do make everything in here from scratch. We have awesome cheesecakes that we do. We actually have what we call the world's best chocolate chip cookies. USA Today has put us in the top 3 cookies in the United States.
I know we talked about the Cupcake Wars a little bit.
Yep.
Could you walk us through what that experience was like? I mean, Blue Ridge, Georgia, some Food Network. How did you get there?
It was country come to town.
Okay.
Is exactly what it was. So we entered the contest, and we had to go through a couple of audition processes and that kind of thing. They flew these 2 little country girls all the way out to LA, and it was awesome. It was the most stressful thing that I have ever been through. But honestly, my little mama is 91 years old. And she was able to turn on the TV and watch me use her recipes to win this national competition.
I was peeking and I saw a peanut butter jelly cupcake. That's what won?
That's one of the ones that we won.
Okay,
yes.
okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to try that one.
Trust the process.
Yeah.
Trust the process. It is awesome.
Well, you said something about a chocolate chip cookie. I think it's time for us to take a bite.
I mean,
that's okay with you.
Is it okay? Don't ever apologize for eating our good stuff.
Perfect.
Ever.
It sounds good to me. Let's go try that.
Let's go. Enjoy the moment.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna try not to cry.
I know.
Something about a sweet just does something to my soul.
It's so good.
Ooh-wee. Okay.
It's the perfect cookie. It's crisp around the outside.
Yeah, it is.
And it's chewy in the center.
Yeah, it is. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, here we go.
And we bake them fresh about every 20 or 30 minutes. Go ahead.
Susan,
Go ahead.
Susan.
Go ahead. You need a moment.
Please, that's good. That's
Right?
delicious.
Right?
Oh my God, and then, forget the cameras, we're here.
Right?
This
It's
is
just
good.
me and you. I know. I know.
Oh my God, it's like sweet, a little salty in
I know.
there.
There is a little salt.
Yeah.
It brings out the flavor.
Yeah.
So, yeah, girl.
That's delicious.
Let me grab you a napkin.
Thank you.
You got a little something, something.
Help me out there. If nostalgia is what you're after, you'll find plenty of it at our next stop. From old-fashioned sodas and candies to everything else in between, get ready to step back in time at Huck's General Store.
We had moved here from Orlando, Florida, 2006. We were pretty successful in the real estate market, and then 2008 came. We gave our house back, we gave our car back, we had a newborn baby, And we were like, okay, so what are we gonna do? We were in a general store in New Hampshire, and we heard some kid talking to his father. The dad turned around and told his son, oh my goodness, look at this, I haven't seen this candy since I was your age. And my wife and I looked at each other and were like, wow, that is magic. And kind of an idea was born. We have, you know, jams and jellies, local t-shirts, handmade soaps, got a little toy section, kind of old school, a lot of retro candy as well. Man, oh man, magnets, keychains, you name it, we probably have it. As much as I want you to visit Huck's General Store, okay, and as much as I want you to come downtown and I want you to hike and get out there, I want you to do all those things, okay? One of the things that I think people forget to do is understand why they're here. Get on your porch, take a deep breath, enjoy the view, and just understand why you're here. You're here to kind of decompress and be around nature. So that's, if you're gonna take a day and you're gonna do something, that's what I want you to do. I want you to sit back, relax, and understand why you're here and what we have to offer. Take it in.
So we are about halfway through our tour of Blue Ridge. It's been super cute so far. The downtown area is just so pretty.
I feel like a character in a Hallmark movie right now.
Yes!
Yeah.
Okay, this town does have like major Hallmark movie vibes.
I feel it's perfect. I love it.
Yeah.
After our tour downtown, we hopped in the car and took a short, scenic drive to the Southeast's largest orchard. This must-see destination has been welcoming visitors for 80 years with its selection of fresh fruit and delicious baked goods.
Wow.
But it's the apples that keep tourists coming back year after year. This is Mercier Orchards.
We're currently in our 4th generation of farmers. I represent the 3rd generation. My grandfather actually bought the farm back in 1943. It was an established farm that somebody owned that worked in Blue Ridge, and he was really into agriculture, so when he moved to Blue Ridge, he bought the farm in '43, and we've just continued it ever since. We offer fresh fruit 12 months out of the year here at Mercier's. We usually start in April with fresh strawberries, then we move into blueberries, blackberries, we do peaches, and then of course what brought us to the dance, the apples. All fresh market apples are hand-picked. It's done by size and color, so you can tell your pickers to go out and say, hey, I need this size and this color picked now, leave all the rest for later. And it really hasn't changed. They're coming out with some new robotic inventions, but so far I don't think any farmers can afford them yet.
So what do you look for when you get an apple? So say I wanted to come for a you-pick season. What signs do I look for in a good apple?
How easy it pulls from the tree, usually that's a good sign of ripeness. Mostly the background color on it. A good, depending on if you're looking at a red apple, that background color is probably what you're looking for.
How many apples do you think you eat a day? I feel like I would just be going crazy.
I do, actually,
yeah.
I do. During the season, I probably eat 5 or 6 pieces of fruit every day.
Okay.
And it's not just because I enjoy them. I'm testing them for readiness and to make sure they're good to go.
Yeah,
so yeah, I eat them all the time.
Okay, I am going to take Dave's advice on how to pick a good apple. He said check the background color. We'll do this one, hold on. Perfect, it's beautiful. Just gonna grab this bad boy here and give it a bite. I'm excited. Oh, that's good. That's so good. Oh, that's delicious. That's all I got for you.
After a full day of traveling, it's time to unwind. And what better way to do it with some award-winning wine and a trip to an actual treehouse in the woods? Get ready to rest and relax in the beauty of Blue Ridge at Bear Claw Vineyards and Winery.
Well, Bear Claw Vineyards, you can kind of see a little bit of it in the background. Yeah. We do make wine, and this is the Blue Ridge Treehouse. Yeah. It was not planned at all. I was looking for a retirement business. My son's autistic, and I wanted something to be running when I was dead. So I thought, why not do some type of a farm trust business? And when I searched it, I found an 1,100-year-old winery in Germany, and a lot of them, they're 300 or 400 years old. And I said, why start a new business when there's one that exists in this world that can make it 300 years? Mm-hmm. So it was really the love of a generational business, as well as having a place to escape. Mm-hmm. So it kind of fulfilled everything.
What is something when people come here, they're not going to get anywhere else?
Well, they're not going to get a real tree house sitting over a vineyard. That's going to be not happening. Mm-hmm. Also, we do have award-winning wines. We have won the LA International. We had a double gold this year there. So we're doing our best to make real quality, good wine.
Okay, so we're standing here on the DIY built treehouse.
Yes.
So talk to us about what people can expect when they come and rent this out.
Well, probably an experience like no other.
Yeah.
After we're closed at 6 o'clock today, like you could just go down there and do anything you want in the vineyard or hang out.
Yeah.
I would say it's the privacy of this. Because as you notice, there's nothing around here. There's no cars or people or another cabin nearby. So it's just a total escape. This treehouse has saved my life. Without this revenue to help the business and the vineyard start the first 2 years, I don't know if I could have opened it. I really am blessed by God to have a rental in Blue Ridge, in the mountains. That's something unique that people love to come to. And now I'm lucky enough to have repeat people. You know, the ones that came last year come again, and they come again. So that, on top of our chamber and the people coming here to visit, has been a blessing from God.
And with that, our trip to Blue Ridge comes to an end. We showed you only a small slice of what there is to do in the North Georgia mountains. To learn more about how you can get away completely and surround yourself with beauty, relaxation, and outdoor fun, visit BlueRidgeMountains.com to plan your trip. Don't you love just watching yourself back? It's truly humbling. But in all seriousness, Blue Ridge, what a fun town and a great place to be. And honestly, again, I think this is a great vacation spot for all of you fall vacation goers. If you need somewhere fun to go, Blue Ridge, Georgia, that's what I recommend. And that is all I have for you lovely people today. Have an amazing day. The TVL team and I, we are headed to a pumpkin patch this afternoon, so be on the lookout for that segment soon. And yes, I will see you lovely people back here at 10 a.m. tomorrow for an all-new episode of Talking TVL. And have a good day.